Good morning, class 10th. As you all know that I have started the chapter transpiration. So now I'm going to start with the new topic of this chapter, that is stomatal transpiration. Now what is transpiration? It is the evaporation of water in the form of water vapor from the aerial parts of the plant. So now children, from where does this evaporation occurs during transpiration? So children, this evaporation of water occurs through stomata. Also it occurs through lenticels and cuticle, but the maximum percentage of transpiration occurs through stomata. Now children, what is stomata? Stomata are the openings, are the pores present on the surface of the leaves. These pores are present in the epidermal layer of the leaves, and usually these pores are higher in number on the lower surface of the leaves as compared to the upper surface of the leaf. Now children, let us discuss about the structure of stomata. This is the structure of a stoma. S-T-O-M-A. ये एक स्टोमा का स्ट्रक्चर है क्योंकि स्टोमेटा is the plural and stoma is singular. Now stoma contains a pore, that is a stomatal pore. Along with that, a pair of cells are present, and that pair is called as guard cell. Now this guard cell is a bean shaped or a kidney shaped structure. This guard cell play a very important role in the opening and closing of stomata. Suppose if a turgidity in a cell, in this guard cell, is higher, then the pore will open. I will tell you what is turgidity. And if this turgidity is not there, or we say the cell is flaccid, then the pore will close. Although stomata is also responsible for the gaseous exchange. So children, let us discuss about the turgidity or turgor pressure. Now children, as you all know that roots are responsible for the absorption of water. Plants में roots जो हैं वो पानी को absorb करती हैं, और ये पानी stem के through जाते हुए leaves के पास जाता है, उनकी veins के through हर cell में पहुँचता है, और वहीं से स्टोमेटा के थ्रू ट्रांसपिरेशन हो रहा है मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द परसेंटेज. तो बेटा जब एक सेल से दूसरे सेल में, फ्रॉम वन सेल टू अनदर सेल, व्हेन वाटर एंटर्स दिस सेल स्वेल्स अप. ये सेल जो है वो पूरी तरह से स्वेल हो जाती है. अब इस सेल के अंदर ये कैपेसिटी नहीं है, एबिलिटी नहीं है कि ये और पानी को अब्जॉर्ब कर सके. ये सेल फुली डिस्टेंडेड कंडीशन में है. तो जो भी कंटेंट सेल का होता है, जो भी वाटर होता है, वो सेल की वॉल पर एक प्रेशर क्रिएट करता है. इस प्रेशर को हम कहते हैं टर्गर प्रेशर, और ये जो कंडीशन हो जाती है सेल की, दिस इज कॉल्ड एज टर्जिडिटी. सो अगेन कमिंग बैक टू द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द स्टोमेटा, you can see here that this is the epidermal cell, this is the subsidiary cell, the cells present around the guard cell. This is the stomatal pore, and these two bean shaped structures are called as the guard cell. They have enough chloroplast in them. Now let us move on, and here is the cross section of a leaf. You can see the cross section of a leaf. The leaf has a layer of cuticle, that is wax cuticle. This cuticle perform the function of protection, and also the epidermis are there. The epidermis also perform the same function. It is for the protection. The cuticle is a waxy coating that also prevents the loss of water, excessive loss of water. Now in this cross section you can see this part. This part is the mesophyll tissue. This part contains the mesophyll cells, and these mesophyll cells can be further divided into two kinds: palisade mesophyll and spongy mesophyll. Palisade mesophils are tightly packed long cells, whereas mesophils, spongy mesophils, you can see here, they have a lot of air spaces among them. And children, this is the lower epidermis, and the stoma is shown here. Two stoma they have shown in this diagram. Along with this, the space around the stomata or stoma is called as substomatal space. Now children, I would like to give you few information about the palisade mesophyll and spongy mesophyll. Let us move on to the next slide. You can see here, palisade mesophyll are rod-shaped cells that contain large number of chloroplasts for photosynthesis. Now children, this chapter is about transpiration, so I am not going to discuss about photosynthesis. I will be uploading videos related to photosynthesis also. Now these cells are located close to the leaf surface to maximize light absorption. जितना ज़्यादा लाइट कंटेंट, जितना मैक्सिमम लाइट अब्जॉर्ब करेगा, उतने अच्छे से फोटोसिंथेसिस की लाइट रिएक्शन होगी. They are upright, elongated and tightly packed together in order to increase the surface area for light absorption. Surface area concept you must be clear. Chloroplasts are found near the palisade cell surface to maximize light absorption and to reduce the distance that carbon dioxide and oxygen have to diffuse. Now the next one is about the spongy mesophyll. These cells are smaller than those of the palisade mesophyll and are found in the lower part of the leaf. They also contain chloroplast but not quite as many as they are present in the palisade mesophyll. These cells have large air spaces between them that allow the carbon dioxide and oxygen to diffuse between them. The air spaces also give these cells a large surface area to maximize the diffusion of carbon dioxide in the cell and oxygen out of the cell. Now children, I will explain you that what does these lines mean. Now coming back to the cross section of the leaf, children, what happens is as the roots absorb water, it goes through the stem via xylem vessel. Now this upward movement of water, it is called as ascent of sap. Now because of this ascent of sap, water goes to the leaves, the veins of the leaves. And here I have shown the cross section of the leaf. As the water will come in the palisade mesophyll or the spongy mesophyll, it will exert pressure on the wall of the cells. ये जैसे ही पानी यहाँ इन सेल्स में आएगा तो वहाँ पर टर्जिडिटी बढ़ेगी, टर्गर प्रेशर बढ़ेगा. इस टर्गर प्रेशर के बढ़ने की वजह से कुछ पानी बाहर सेल के चला जाता है और एक छोटी सी, एक बहुत ही लाइट सी फिल्म बना लेता है, एक पानी की बहुत पतली सी लेयर बना लेता है सेल्स के अराउंड. अब इस लेयर से क्या होता है, क्योंकि लीफ पर डायरेक्ट सनलाइट is coming, because on the leaf the direct sunlight is coming, so this water gets evaporated and form water vapor inside the leaves. अब ये वाटर जो है, क्योंकि डायरेक्ट सनलाइट लीफ पर पड़ रही है, तो जिसकी वजह से ये पानी जो सेल के बाहर आ गया, बिकॉज ऑफ द टर्गर प्रेशर, एक जो फिल्म बन गई, वो पानी एवापोरेट होने लगता है. अब ये एवापोरेट हो करके इन्हीं एयर स्पेसेस में फिल रहता है. जैसे अब क्योंकि ये डिफ्यूजन का प्रोसेस होता है, यहाँ पर डिफ्यूजन का मतलब है मूवमेंट ऑफ मॉलिक्यूल्स फ्रॉम देयर हायर कॉन्सेंट्रेशन टू देयर लोअर कॉन्सेंट्रेशन. तो वो पहले यहाँ पर फिल होने के बाद जैसे ही यहाँ पर प्रेशर पड़ता है, ये मॉलिक्यूल्स वाटर वेपर के इधर आ जाते हैं सब स्टोमेटल स्पेस में, और यहाँ पर जैसे ही प्रेशर बढ़ता है तो पानी अपने आप स्टोमेटा के थ्रू, गार्ड सेल्स से जो सराउंडेड पोर है स्टोमा, उसके थ्रू जो है वाटर वेपर के फॉर्म में एवापोरेट होकर के बाहर निकल जाता है. दिस इज हाउ द स्टोमेटल ट्रांसपिरेशन अकर्स. चिल्ड्रन, आई एम अगेन रिपीटिंग इट. प्लीज लिसन टू मी वेरी केयरफुली. I told you that because roots are responsible for the absorption of water, and you all know that the transfer of water from one cell to another cell occurs through osmosis. Check. Then this water is transported via xylem vessel, and through the xylem vessel it goes into the leaves. Ab leaves में because transpiration is going on, so a pull is created. That pull is called as transpiration pull. वो पुल की वजह से वो पानी को ऊपर की तरफ खींचता है, और यहाँ रूट्स पर रूट प्रेशर काम करता है. रूट प्रेशर आपको मालूम है, जैसे ही सेल में मिनरल का कंटेंट बढ़ता है, इस मिनरल के कंटेंट के बढ़ने की वजह से ऑटोमेटिकली थ्रू ऑस्मोसिस वाटर विल कम इनसाइड, और इसकी वजह से हाइड्रोस्टैटिक प्रेशर यहाँ पर बढ़ेगा, यानी कि रूट प्रेशर यहाँ पर बढ़ेगा, और यही प्रेशर रिस्पॉन्सिबल होता है वाटर को ऊपर की तरफ मूव कराने के लिए. एक हो गया यहाँ रूट प्रेशर, दूसरा हुआ यहाँ पर ट्रांसपिरेशन पुल. अब इस ट्रांसपिरेशन पुल की वजह से द वाटर इज मूविंग इन द अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन एंड इट विल मूव टू द लीफ. As it will come to the cells of the leaf, the cells of the leaf will absorb the water and the turgor pressure inside the leaves will increase. And because of the increase in the turgor pressure of the cells, the water content a small amount of water content will leak out of the cell and will form a film of water around itself. एक फिल्म बन जाएगी पानी की. और क्योंकि आपको पता है कि लीफ पर डायरेक्ट सनलाइट पड़ती है, तो डायरेक्ट सनलाइट के पड़ने की वजह से ये पानी इवापोरेट हो जाएगा और वेपर में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा. अब जैसे ही ये वेपर में कन्वर्ट होगा तो सारी सेल्स का होगा धीरे धीरे, तो यहाँ पर प्रेशर पड़ने लगेगा. इस एयर स्पेसेस में सब कलेक्ट होने लगेंगे इंटरसेलुलर स्पेसेस में. तो यहाँ से अब वो सब स्टोमेटल स्पेस में आ जाएंगे और यहाँ से आने के बाद ये स्टोमेटा के थ्रू इवापोरेट होकर के लीफ से बाहर निकल जाएंगे. चिल्ड्रन, एक और पॉइंट, ऑस्मोसिस तो होती है बट इस समय यहाँ पर इम्बिबिशन का प्रोसेस होता है. आई थिंक यू हैव स्टडीड द प्रोसेस ऑफ इम्बिबिशन. Imbibition is the adsorption, or we can say the absorption of water on the surface of any substance, or on the surface of a substance, and it doesn't form a solution. उसके surface पर पानी absorb हो जाता है या absorb होने के बाद वो कभी भी कोई solution नहीं बनाता है. This is called as imbibition. Now children, I think now stomatal transpiration is clear to you all. Let us move on. We have discussed palisade, spongy, mesophil. Now this is an experiment to show that the stomata are higher on the lower surface of the leaf as compared to the upper surface of the leaf. In this also we have taken the cobalt chloride paper. Cobalt chloride paper we have discussed in one of the videos of this chapter. This paper is responsible for absorbing the moisture content. It turns pink when it absorbs the moisture, and otherwise it remains blue. Now children, we will take two slides, one and the other one at the back side, two, and we will put a paper in between these two slides on the surface of a leaf. This is the cobalt chloride paper. We will fix that slide with a clip. Now after some time we will observe what observation. Either this cobalt chloride paper turns pink and take enough time to get converted or to change its color, because it is on the upper surface of the leaf. But when we put this paper on the lower surface of the leaf, it turns pink faster as compared to the upper surface. So the case may be that on the upper surface of the leaf, maybe the cobalt chloride paper doesn't turn pink, or if turns pink, take long time as compared to the lower surface of the leaf. So this was about the demonstration or result of an experiment to prove that the stomata are in large number on the lower surface of the leaf. Children, so in this video we have discussed about the stomatal transpiration. I have told you that transpiration pole is responsible for the movement of the water in the upward direction. Root pressure is also responsible, and the film of the water gets evaporated and creates a pressure. Because of that pressure, the water releases from the leaf in the form of water vapor. That's all for stomatal transpiration.